News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Valley Electric Association invites the community for an open house. We discuss the brothel ordinance with 2 county commissioners. And a local animal rescue owner talks about his personal hurdles. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, September 9th, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. A statue to honor those who have worked so hard to bring light to our community was unveiled today at Valley Electric Association's open house.
It's another remarkable day here at Valley Electric. You know, today is the unveiling of our dedication to the new campus expansion, our open house for the members, and we're excited because these are the folks that have contributed and own these facilities that we have the opportunity to manage on their behalf. And so it's a great day when we can bring them in and show them, you know, this is a part of your company and this is what we're doing and why. And then, of course, the unveiling of the statue that represents the line person who, you know, braves the elements and gets the job done on a daily basis, which really stands to represent those citizens that came together 50 plus years ago that had the courage to fulfill and follow their dreams, and that was to build a community, and a community with an electric company that they owned. And so
it was an emotional moment when you unveiled the statue of the lineman. What these men and women do every day.
And while we utilize the line person to represent the courage and conviction of the employees, they also represent the courage and conviction of those members that formed this company and those citizens that came together and had a dream to say, we're going to build a community, you know. And so what better way to represent that courageous effort on everybody's behalf than with the statue of the lineman. So the lineman serves to represent all of those good things and all those folks past and present.
A lot of families here have employees that belong to Valley Electric right in their own family, as well as being member owners.
Absolutely, you know, so it's spread out throughout the entire community. The community owns this company, but then much of the community works for this company. And, you know, it was just, you know, not too long ago we had 80 employees, and now we've got 150. We've got, you know, more to hire, and so as this company continues to grow, that's a reflection of the success of not the company, but the community. And so it's something we can all be proud of because we all have a hand in it.
Is the completion of the remodel done?
I don't think we're ever going to be done. I think as this company continues to grow and prosper, I think Valley Electric is going to grow just as our community has. So, you know, if sure enough, if I say yes, we're completed, I'm going to eat those words.
Nye County Commissioners Dan Chinhoffen and Butch Boraski spoke to News 46 about the housekeeping being done on the brothel ordinance and what they call illegal signs that have been advertising the facilities and their hopes to get them removed. Some have already been removed around town by one brothel owner who is also campaigning for a seat in the assembly, Dennis Hoff, who has now replaced the illegal signs with signs against his opponent in the upcoming November election, the sitting assemblyman, James Oscarson.
Revisiting the ordinances and update some things, and we did raise a fee on the working girls a number of years ago. We never raise the fees on the owners. The owners are amenable to that. They know they have to suck up some increased costs, but we had to go out for a business impact statement. It's something the state put in place a couple of years ago, that if you're raising fees on an industry or a certain group of business, that you have to give them a chance to respond to say this is how it's going to affect us negatively or positively and whatever. So that's really what was happening. We did with the MMEs, the medical marijuana establishments, we sat down and let them kibitz and tell us what they thought. And then ultimately we made the decision we felt best, and that's what's going to happen with the brothel ordinance. Health department checks them out regularly too, and everybody else. So in my thinking, I don't think we need to duplicate government in that respect. So those are some of the things I had issues with, and it's just some language.
What about the signage? Because that was an issue, and also that they get regular health checkups.
Yeah, the state law that says you can't have billboards, you can't advertise on highways. That's the one that I had brought forward to have, and I was unable to make the meeting Tuesday, so they postponed that. But we will, and then our own county ordinance says you can only have them on your building in only a certain size. And that has kind of gotten out of control with a few of them who have billboards everywhere. And then they want to say, well, we're advertising the bar, we're not advertising the brothel, well, the bar's in the brothel, come on. But we're not clear on that part if they just have it for the bar. So that's one of the things we're going to clear up in the ordinance that says only advertising on the property. Most of them don't have a problem with that. Most of them realize they don't get people driving by and go, oh, there's a brothel, I'll go visit. You know, that's not how their business is driven. So those things are just like everything, you know, making sausage is ugly, you know. You don't mind it when it's done, you like to eat it. And this is just making sausage.
We haven't had any changes in our brothel code like forever, with the exception of adding male prostitutes a while back that was requested by one brothel owner who's out of business now. The brothels themselves are becoming a dying breed. We've lost 3 to 4 brothel owners in Nye County in the last several years. But the brothel codes themselves have not been touched or adjusted in so long that it's ridiculous. We can't, I've had staff go back and research and can't find out how far back that actually goes. So one of the promises I made when I came into office was to revisit all the codes and bring them up to current standards, and that's basically what we're doing.
Jordan Langdon is living with 11 very large Mastiff dogs. He's also living with AIDS. Langdon wanted to talk about his illness and how he is overcoming the odds with the help of the people here in our loving town.
I moved out here to die, and obviously that hasn't happened, and I'm thriving. This may come as a surprise to some people because I wasn't honest about my disease, but I've been living with full-blown AIDS since 2008. And currently, my numbers are good. If I stay good for the next 6 months, I will be taken off the terminal listed Social Security, and I give credit to these dogs.
Here in Pahrump, you're getting some great care?
It's been amazing, because what the doctors will do is say, oh my God, I've never dealt with a case like yours, but we're going to do the best we can, and we support you in your fight.
And then you have a Mastiff retreat that the dogs are also helping you, right?
Yes, they are my therapists, they are my wellness team.
Do you have to travel into Vegas? Are you getting treatment out here?
Okay, I do both, but for example, I take a lot of powerful medicines. During the summer, I dehydrate just because I can't retain water. So I can go to urgent care, healthcare partners, get 2 quarts, I'm done, and they don't have to keep me in the hospital.
You were saying that Pahrump, there are so many people that help and are very forthcoming and just helping their neighbor.
The love here is insane.
Yeah.
When I first moved here, I was broke. I didn't even have enough money for food. When people found out, they were bringing me food.
People can help you out through your Mastiff retreat by donating on Facebook and helping out all the wonderful jobs that you're doing here with these dogs. You have a PayPal account and a Facebook account, right?
Yes, anybody who would like to donate, it's mastiffretreat@aol.com on PayPal. Also, our better page, because I know how to work Facebook, is on Facebook, Mastiff Land Retreat in Pahrump, Nevada.
When we return, we'll tell you about the September 11th event, and a prominent county official has resigned.